Be me, 25M, junior wildlife biologist. Work for my Uncle Marcus. Guy is a legend in the state. 62 years old, hands like leather, heart of pure gold. Runs the Red Creek Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. Non-profit, runs on donations and grit. Been open for 35 years. Marcus lives in a trailer on the property, takes zero salary, puts every cent into feed, medicine, and enclosures. I grew up watching him bottle feed raccoons at 3 a.m., splinting eagle wings with the precision of a surgeon, wrestling raging bears to treat infections. Guy is the closest thing to a druid in real life. Local community loves him. Schools take field trips here constantly. He teaches kids respect for nature. Don't touch, just observe. Wild animals aren't pets. His mantra, stern but fair, has a wall of awards from the state governor. Environmental preservation medals. Doesn't care about the hardware, uses the plaques to shim wobbly tables. Only cares about the animals. One hot Tuesday in July, everything goes to hell. Black Range Rover pulls up. Dust cloud chokes the air. Out steps Kayla, 22 years old. Daddy's money written all over her. Boho chick fashion that costs more than my car. Holding an iPhone on a gimbal. Streaming live before she even hits the door. Carrying a cardboard box. Screaming about saving a life. Uncle Marcus is in the middle of a necropsy on a fox. Wipes his hands, steps out. Kayla shoves the camera in his face. This is Dr. Death. I hope you can help. She laughs, thinking she's witty. Opens the box. It's a fawn, maybe 3 weeks old. Spotted, trembling, eyes rolling back. Marcus's face goes stone cold. He knows immediately, touches the fawn's belly, distended, hard as a rock, mouth covered in white foam. Marcus looks at Kayla. Where did you get this? Kayla preens for the camera. I found him alone in the tall grass. His mommy abandoned him. I took him home and saved him. Marcus checks the fawn's gums, pale gray. What did you feed him, Kayla? She smiles proudly. Organic almond milk and raw honey. Only the best for Bambi. Marcus closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, the patience of a saint evaporating. You poisoned him. Fawns cannot process that. And he wasn't abandoned. Does leave their fawns to forage. You kidnapped a healthy animal and fed it poison. Kayla's smile falters. Chat stream is scrolling fast. She gets defensive. I was helping. He was crying. Marcus picks up the fawn. Gentle hands, despite the anger. He's in septic shock. Bloat has set in. Organs are shutting down. There is nothing to be done. He is suffering in agony right now. Walks to the medical room. Kayla follows. Camera still rolling. What are you doing? Save him. Marcus preps the needle. Pentobarbital, the pink juice. I am saving him from the pain you caused. I have to euthanize him. Kayla shrieks. No, you're a murderer. You just don't want to try. My followers will pay for surgery. Marcus turns, needle in hand. Surgery won't fix necrotic bowels, young lady. Get that camera out of my clinic. Now, he administers the dose. Fawn shudders once, goes limp. Peace at last. Marcus covers the body. Kayla is sobbing theatrically. He killed him. He just killed him, storms out. Tires spin in the gravel. Marcus sighs, rubs his temples. Paperwork is going to be a bitch on this one. Depth of Natural Resources hates kidnapping cases. We think that's the end of it. Just another ignorant city tourist. We were wrong. So wrong. That night, my phone blows up. Notifications non-stop. I open TikTok. Viral video with 2 million views in 4 hours. It's Kayla, but it's edited. Heavily edited. Starts with her rescuing the fawn. Cute music. Cuts to Marcus holding the needle. Audio spliced. I have to euthanize him. Get that camera out. I don't want to try. She dubbed this part or spliced words. Caption, Monster vet kills baby deer because he was lazy. He hates animals. Boycott Red Creek. The comments are a cesspool. Kill this man. Burn the place down. I hope he dies painful. How can someone be so cruel? People judging a 35-year career on a 15-second clip. I show Marcus. He squints at the phone. Doesn't understand social media. They can't believe this. People have common sense. The truth will come out. Oh, Uncle Marcus, you sweet summer child. You don't know the internet. Next morning, graffiti on the front gate. Murderer. Killer. Glass bottles thrown in the parking lot. Phone lines are jammed. Death threats against the volunteers. 16-year-old girl who helps clean cages is crying. Someone found her Instagram and sent her gore photos. We have to unplug the phones. Police arrive, not to help us, to investigate us. Kayla filed a police report. Animal cruelty, theft of property, the fawn, emotional distress. Officers look uncomfortable. They know Marcus. One of them brought his sick owl here last year. Look, Marcus, we have to look into it. DA is getting pressure. Mayor's office is getting calls from out of state. Just let us look around. They search the freezer, find the fawn, bag it for evidence. Marcus is cooperative. Check the stomach contents. You'll see the almond milk. It's open and shut. But the gears of bureaucracy grind slow. The mob moves at light speed. By noon, the local news is there. Van parked outside the gate. Reporter doing a stand-up. Controversy at beloved sanctuary. Allegations of unnecessary killing. They interview Kayla via Zoom. She's wearing a black hoodie. No makeup. Looking traumatized. I just wanted to save Bambi. He looked at me with cold eyes and injected him. He enjoyed it. I'm starting a GoFundMe for legal fees to shut him down. GoFundMe hits $50,000 in an hour. People throwing money at a liar. Meanwhile, our donations stop. PayPal freezes our account due to suspicious activity, mass reports. Feed supplier calls. Hey, Marcus, look, corporate saw the news. We can't do the credit line anymore. Cash up front. We have 40 raccoons, 3 eagles, a bobcat, and 12 deer to feed. Money is gone. Marcus dips into his meager savings, withdraws his retirement. The animals have to eat. He looks 10 years older in 2 days, hands shaking when he pours the chow. I start fighting back online. Post the necropsy report. Post the laws about kidnapping wildlife. Explain biology. Explain almond milk toxicity. It doesn't matter. You're just a shill, covering for your abuser uncle. Facts don't matter. I saw his eyes. The narrative is set. Villain and victim. And we are the villains. Week 2. State board suspends Marcus's license pending investigation. We can't treat animals. Have to transfer them. Other centers are full. Some animals have to be put down because they can't be moved. Stress of transport kills the eagles. Marcus weeps, sobbing into his hands in the empty flight cage. The silence in the center is deafening. No chirps, no scratching, just the hum of the refrigerator. Kayla posts an update. We did it, guys. The monster is shut down. Justice for Bambi. She launches a merch line. T-shirts with the fawn's face. Save the innocent. Making bank off the destruction. I go full detective mode. Scour her old posts. Find a video from 2 years ago. She's in Bali, holding a slow loris, another endangered animal. Comments on that video. Call her out for illegal trade. Find another post. Her laughing about giving her cat vodka. It's funny, he walks sideways. I compile everything. A dossier of a serial animal abuser. Send it to the news. Send it to the DA. Send it to the state board. Radio silence. They don't care. The story is old news now. The clicks have been harvested. The outrage has moved on to a politician or a celebrity. We are left in the ashes. Month 3. Official toxicology comes back. 100% confirms Marcus. Massive bloat. Wrong pH levels. Almond milk residue. The fawn was dead before it entered the building. Marcus was mercy-killing a corpse. State board reinstates license. Sorry for the inconvenience. Police drop charges. Civil matter. Local paper runs a retraction. Bottom corner of page 6. 2 sentences. Investigation clears Red Creek owner. Nobody reads it. The Google results are permanent. Search Marcus Wildlife. First result, vet kills baby deer. Video. Second result, Red Creek horror story. Third result, Kayla's justice campaign. The retraction is on page 10 of search results. Marcus tries to reopen, but the volunteers are gone, scared off by threats. The donors have moved to safer charities. The community looks at him differently, whispers in the grocery store. That's the guy who kills deer. I heard he sells the skins. No smoke without fire. Even the people who know him, they don't want to be associated. Social contamination. Marcus sits on the porch of the empty clinic, watching the sunset. The fight is gone from his eyes. The druid magic has faded. He's just an old, tired man. I can't do it anymore, kid. I can't look at an animal without wondering if a camera is filming. I can't touch a patient without shaking. They took the joy. They took the purpose up for sale. Developer buys it, going to turn the sanctuary into condos. Fawn Ridge Estates. The irony is nauseating. Kayla is now a brand ambassador for a vegan makeup line. Verified checkmark. Podcast host. Speaking truth to power. Never mentioned the toxicology report. Never apologized. Blocked me when I sent her the proof. Deleted the comments exposing her. Curated reality. Marcus moves to a small cabin 2 states away. No internet, no phone. Just books and whiskey. I visit him sometimes. He doesn't talk about animals anymore. Won't even watch a nature documentary. The trauma is deep. PTSD from a digital lynching. He asks me about my studies. Did you finish your degree? I tell him yes. But I'm not going into wildlife rehab. I'm going into IT. Or accounting. Anything where I don't have to deal with the public. Anything where a lie can't destroy 40 years of work in 40 minutes. I learned a lesson that college didn't teach. The truth is fragile. Lies are reinforced concrete. People prefer the villain they created to the hero who actually exists, because destroying a monster feels good, even if you have to invent the monster first. Kayla is trending again today, crying about a turtle she saved by throwing it in the ocean. It was a tortoise, land animal. It drowned. Comments are praising her. You have such a good heart. Angel. I close my laptop. Pour a drink. Toast to the empty cages. Toast to Uncle Marcus. The world didn't deserve him, and now it doesn't have him. The condos are almost finished. They cut down the old oak tree where we released the owls. Progress. Justice. Whatever you want to call it. Just another day in the feed. Be me again. 6 months later, working entry-level data entry. Soul-crushing boredom. But safe. No cameras. No accusations. Just spreadsheets. Get a call from a lawyer. Not ours. A class action firm. Apparently, Kayla promoted a detox tea that caused liver failure in 3 teenagers. They are digging into her past. Found my dossier online. The one nobody cared about. Lawyer wants to talk. Wants to establish a pattern of reckless behavior. Wants to depose Marcus. I drive to the cabin. It's snowing. Marcus is chopping wood. Beard is gray and unkempt. Looks like a hermit. I tell him the news. They might finally nail her, Uncle. Not for the fawn, but for something else. You could help take her down. He rests the axe on the stump. Looks at the tree line. Breath misting in the cold air. Will it bring the eagles back? I stare at him. No. Will it clear my name on Google? Probably not. Will it give me back the last year of my life? No. He picks up the axe again. Then I don't care. Let the snakes eat each other. I'm done. He goes back to chopping. Thwack, thwack, twack. I drive home. Call the lawyer. Tell him Marcus is unavailable. Tell him to use the documents I sent. Lawyer sounds disappointed. We really needed a sympathetic witness. The jury loves a crying old man. I hang up. He's not a prop for your narrative either. He's a human being. Or he was. Before the internet hollowed him out, I check Kayla's Instagram one last time. Comments are turned off. Taking a mental health break. Sending love to all my true fans. The liver failure story is breaking. People are turning. The mob is sniffing blood. Same mob that attacked us, now attacking her. They don't care about justice. They just want a target. They just want to hunt. It's not about right or wrong. It's about the dopamine hit of destruction. I watch the follower count drop. 2 million, 1.9 million, 1.5 million. It should feel like victory. It should feel like karma. It feels like nothing, just noise. Empty, static noise. I think about the fawn, the only innocent thing in this whole story, dead because of vanity, forgotten by everyone except Marcus. I delete the app, throw my phone on the couch, turn on the TV, nature documentary is on, narrator talking about predators and prey. In the wild, there is no malice, only survival. Cruelty is a uniquely human invention. Amen. I close my eyes. I can still smell the disinfectant of the clinic. I can still hear the phone ringing. I wonder if I'll ever stop hearing it. Probably not. The signal is permanent. We are all just content, waiting to be consumed. Uncle Marcus was right. Best to stay in the woods, where the only wolves are the ones on four legs. At least they look you in the eye before they kill you. At least they don't pretend they're doing it for likes. End of story. Wait, one last thing. Passed by the old clinic site yesterday. The Fawn Ridge Estates sign is up. Someone spray painted over it. Not murderer this time. Just Bambi in bright red paint. A memorial to a lie. The residents are complaining about the vandalism. Property values might go down. I laughed. Laughed until my ribs hurt. Laughed until I was crying. Pulled over on the shoulder, just sitting there in the dark. The ghost of the place haunting the suburbs. The truth is buried under the foundation. Concrete and rebar. But the paint is fresh. We build our castles on graveyards and wonder why we see ghosts. I start the car. Drive away. Don't look back. Never look back. The rearview mirror only shows you what you lost. Windshield shows you what's coming. Usually just more bugs, splattering against the glass, one by one, unnoticed, until you can't see the road anymore. That's life. Just keeping the glass clean enough to drive, until you run out of fluid, or run out of road. Whichever comes first. Marcus is safe. That's all that matters. The rest can burn. Let it all burn. Be me. 25M, ex-wildlife biologist, current realist, signing off.